Winter can be such a magical time, but let's be honest, it's not exactly accommodating if you want to practice your golf game. Now, if you're lucky, your range may still be open so you can go and hit balls into the snow. But if you're even luckier, you'll have access to an indoor golf facility. Now, I was lucky enough to chat with the owner of Eagle Club, Denmark's largest indoor golf facility, where he talked about what it takes to run the club and also what an average Joe golfer like myself could get from attending that club. I also asked Lars a couple of questions from the Facebook Golf Nutters group and also the golf subreddit, so stay tuned for them. But without further ado, let's get straight into the interview.
I have a big passion for golf, which is why I made this center. So I love the smell of freshly cut grass and being on a golf course, but not being able to play 6-7 months a year in Denmark. This is fantastic. I play maybe once or twice a week here. We are very busy. I've got hardly any time to play. In the summer I play 3 or 4 times a week. I'm a member of Rungsted, one of the oldest courses in Denmark. In my eyes, the most beautiful park course in Denmark. You know, I have a real job. I have a company in the south of France where I do event management, which I've had for about 20 years. And then last winter I was really bored because my main activities are in the summertime. And I said to my wife, I would love to do a small, very nice indoor golf center. And I talked to a few friends of mine about it, and before I knew it, we rented this place, 1,600 square meters. We're now the biggest indoor golf facility in Denmark, and we are by far the most technologically advanced in both Europe and the States. We did try a lot of different radar systems, but TrackMan is the thing. I mean, that's what works best everywhere, both indoors and outdoors. So we teamed up with TrackMan and made a collaboration with them, and yeah, now we've got Eagle Club. Well, I really like Pacific Rim Country Club. It's a course just outside Vancouver in Canada, and it's just fantastic. It's a very hard course. I play off the amateur tee, the yellow tee, and there's no par 4 below 420 meters. So it's pretty hard, but it's good fun. But you can't compare it. I mean, a computer is fortunately very much more forgiving than real life. I mean, I've got handicap 11.5 outdoors, and in here I've got 4. So that's the difference. Well, there are all the regular challenges being a MD of anything. Finance, marketing, staff, you know, that won't change whether you have an indoor golf center and a hairdressing parlor or it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. Those challenges you will always have. Apart from that, we don't have a lot of challenges. I mean, we have very happy customers, and we have a lot of them. We have a very good occupancy rate, which is very important to us. That the center is being used, even on a Monday afternoon. We're closing down in the summer. Okay. We close down around the 1st of May, and then we reopen on the 15th of October. Okay. So we're always closed during the summer. We're renting out all the TrackMan radars to local pros around Northern Zealand, and then they can use them. So we've made the initial cost, and they rent them from us. So they get used 12 months a year. They use them in the summer to train their clients, and I use them in the winter. We do have a lot of local pros who use our facilities to train their students, and their students are ranging from 5-year-olds to 85-year-olds. So, yeah, but fortunately, a lot of the local pros are using the center, which is a huge benefit for us. Eagle Club, you can take lessons, learn how the TrackMan works. That is the most important. The first time or the first 2 times you're here, invest in a pro who can show you how the TrackMan works, because it can do wonders for you if you know the TrackMan very well, because then you can train on your own for the next 20 times you're here without not knowing what does this one measure and what does that one measure. So invest in a pro the first couple of times you're here, and that will benefit you tremendously. Well, everybody knows TrackMan. It is the world leader within radar technology, both, first of all, within golf, but now they're moving into baseball, ice hockey, basketball, all the other, where they can implement the radar systems. They are very accurate. I mean, I would say all my shots are within half a meter of what they would be in the real world. So, and that's all I need. That's sufficient for me. The short game, I mean, the putting is, even though TrackMan is doing a fantastic job, it is so hard to computerize a putt. The breaks, the feeling you have standing on the green, the long shots are perfect. It's fun to play all the international courses from around the world, but I must say that the putting is not there yet, but they are doing it tremendous. It is the best thing on the market right now. Not in my eyes. Not in my eyes. I'm Francophile. I love the Cronenberg 1664. It's a little sweeter than the Carlsberg, but being Danish, it's hard not to. Having said that, I mean, I've worked within marketing for many years, and it is probably the best slogan in the world. Well, yeah, that's the positive thing about being an indoor golf facility. We don't have grass, so it's we use a vacuum cleaner. I think it would be the answer for that.